I'm Karen Eckmeier. I'm a quilter and fiber artist. And these are Angelina fibers. They come in every color that you can imagine. They are heat bondable. Not all of them are heat bondable. It will say on the package, if it is not heat bondable, you just need to put it with others that are. And this is what happens. Okay, you get it's a non-woven fabric. And I'd like to share how I use Angelina fibers to decorate and embellish my accidental landscapes. I'm going to demonstrate with some white Angelina, and here it is out of the pack. I'm going to pull some of this out like so. Now, it is heat bondable, so you do not want it to be adhered to your iron or your ironing surface. So you want to either use a Teflon pressing sheet like this, or I simply use 2 pieces of paper, and for the demo I'm using yellow so that you can see the difference between my white Angelina and the paper. And I'm just going to put that on the paper like so. Just kind of go like that. And now cover, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of heat. I have mine set on cotton. They say silk. It varies. Now what happens, it sticks to the paper there, and we've created a piece of Angelina fiber. Now you can take that. Here's one where I've cut a circle out. That would be a great addition to a little scene like this. Isn't that a wonderful full moon that just sparkles? I have a piece here that I thought would be nice to add a little sparkle to the water, and maybe a snow-capped mountain, and maybe a sailboat. We're going to do a little bit of everything here. So I'm not going to use that for this particular project. I'm going to, where I want the water to be sparkly, I'm just going to place a couple strands here. You don't need a lot. I want it in that general area. Before I iron it, I want to cover it with the paper, and I'm going to set it with the iron. And where is it going to go? It always sticks to the paper. I would peel that off, and then I would go and I would pin it in place, and I would stitch it at the quilting stage. While I have, let's take this piece that we did before, I'm going to fold it over a couple times and make it more opaque. The more I fold it over, the more opaque it becomes, the less translucent. Okay. And now, where my scissors go, I can cut a little triangle out, which will be a perfect little sailboat for my scene. Okay? Since we're doing everything to this particular project, let's add a snow-capped mountain onto that piece. Again, I'm going to start with another piece of Angelina, iron it. Now I want to get the shape of that mountaintop. So I'm going to go like, I want it to be that shape. Can you see what I'm doing there? I've got exactly that angle. I'm going to re-iron it. And now it's very fuzzy. I would probably cut it so that it looks like the snow is cascading down the mountain. And again, I would pin that in place, and it would get adhered to our scene when it gets stitched and quilted at the same time. So that's how I add Angelina fibers to my landscapes. It really adds a great sparkle, and I hope you enjoy adding them to your landscapes also. And here I'll just show you a real close-up of what it looks like once it's been quilted, because I do the stitching at the quilting stage. So here we have Angelina is already stitched into our lake, our sailboats, and our mountains, and you notice I've trimmed the extra Angelina away. Once it's stitched, and when I mean stitched, it's just got 3 lines of white thread in there, and then also with the snow-capped mountains, we just extended the lines down. Here we have Angelina fibers. This is a light blue or a white in the river, just to give it sparkle. The mountains look like they have Angelina, but that's the fabric. Here we have white Angelina in the white wave. And here we have yellow Angelina to create, I don't know whether that's a sunrise or sunset, but it's pretty. And we also have some other colors mixed in with the water. And last but not least, here's a little bit of Angelina to create a waterfall, a distant waterfall, and some shimmery water. And now you know the secrets of adding Angelina fibers to your landscapes. Have fun!